Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. Buckle up, because Salem is about to spiral into chaos. Over the next 2 weeks, secrets will be exposed, hearts will be broken, and loyalties tested like never before. From Gwen Riachek's dramatic return to the mysterious fate of Sophia's baby, to Xander's descent into darkness. This is a storm you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the most explosive spoilers from June 30th through July 11th. The moment Johnny DiMera is taken into custody, a wave of fear and guilt crashes over young Rachel Black. The innocent child, already scarred by past trauma, is now gripped by the belief that she caused it all. After witnessing Johnny with a gun and confiding in Marlena Evans, Rachel is convinced that her honesty led to Johnny's arrest. The crushing weight of that belief begins to unravel her emotionally, sending her into a panic spiral. Rachel's fear isn't just about Johnny, it's about her own fragile world. She begins to dread that this chaos might trigger another disappearance of her enigmatic grandmother, Rachel Blake. The idea of losing her grandmother again reopens wounds that were just beginning to heal. But while Rachel is drowning in guilt, E.J. DiMera is burning with rage. Determined to protect his son's legacy and reputation, E.J. vows to erase the charges against Johnny, by any means necessary. His fury drives him down a dangerous path of scheming and manipulation. He's not just seeking justice, he's planning vengeance, and anyone in his way is fair game. This obsession places E.J. in direct conflict with Chanel Dupree DiMera. Deeply concerned for Johnny's emotional well-being, Chanel confronts E.J. head-on. She pleads with him to stop escalating the situation, warning that his tactics could destroy what little trust Johnny has left. But will E.J. listen, or has he already gone too far? In a twist that could shift the entire investigation, Belle Black receives an unexpected package, a memory card long thought to be lost. Is this a lucky break, or is someone playing a dangerous game? Could this memory card contain evidence that exonerates Johnny, or is it part of E.J.'s elaborate plot to rewrite the truth? As legal tensions mount between Sarah Horton Kuriakis and Xander over baby Victoria, another relationship quietly blossoms in the background, one born of shared pain, mutual understanding, and fragile hope. Brady Black steps up for Sarah in a way no one else has, offering her strength and stability in her most vulnerable moments. Sarah, still reeling from Xander's betrayal and terrified at the prospect of losing her daughter, finds comfort in Brady's steady presence. He becomes her confidant, her voice of reason, and, perhaps, a potential romantic partner. For Brady, still nursing emotional wounds of his own, this connection is unexpected but undeniable. There's a tenderness in their interactions that Salem hasn't seen in a long time. Whether it's quiet conversations about their kids or late-night talks about the past, there's something real building between them. But in a town like Salem, where every bond is tested and every secret has consequences, will their relationship be a source of healing, or the spark that ignites a new firestorm? Just when it seemed like young love had no place in Salem's chaos, a flicker of hope emerges. Tate Black and Holly Jonas, after months of emotional distance and unresolved feelings, finally seem to be finding their way back to each other. Their connection, once severed by misunderstandings and outside interference, begins to heal. It's a sweet and hopeful reunion, but lurking in the shadows is a secret so devastating, it could destroy everything. Sophia Choi has given birth in secret, far from the support of friends or family. In a desperate move, she turns to Melinda Trask for help, perhaps the worst person to trust with such a fragile truth. Melinda, who's no stranger to deceitful cover-ups, may advise Sophia to surrender the baby anonymously at a fire station, just like she once did herself. But this plan comes with a cruel twist. Sophia may use the opportunity to lie to Tate, telling him their baby didn't survive. Whether out of fear, revenge, or a desire to be free of him, her deception could break his heart all over again. But fate has other plans. The child, instead of vanishing into the system, is rescued, and not by chance. EMT firefighter Javi Hernandez may be the one who discovers the baby and ensures its safety. His role in this unfolding drama could connect him not only to the child, but to the tangled lives of everyone involved. In a stunning development, Leo Stark steps in to care for the baby, forming an immediate bond. But Leo doesn't know the baby's true identity, or the heartbreak and betrayal tied to its birth. As Sophia keeps her secret buried, the question is, how long can she live with the lie, and how far will she go to keep it hidden? As Johnny DiMera finds himself caught in the legal crosshairs, his wife Chanel Dupree DiMera begins to notice a troubling shift, not in Johnny, but in EJ. The protective father seems to be pulling Johnny deeper into the dark and dangerous world of the DiMera legacy, brick by brick. Chanel watches in disbelief as EJ manipulates the narrative, flexes his influence, and all but demands Johnny follow in his morally gray footsteps. While Johnny maintains his innocence in the shooting incident, EJ's obsessive desire to control the outcome is casting a long shadow. For Chanel, it's déjà vu. She's seen what the DiMera name can do to good men, and she's terrified her husband is being groomed into something he's not. Every time EJ promises to clear Johnny's name, Chanel sees a veiled threat, a reminder that nothing is off limits when EJ wants results. But her pleas fall on deaf ears. EJ dismisses Chanel's warnings and pushes ahead with his aggressive tactics. Chanel, torn between supporting her husband and protecting him from his own father, is pushed to her emotional brink. The love triangle here isn't romantic, it's psychological, with Chanel stuck between the man she married and the man who might ruin him. Meanwhile, a different kind of mystery brews at the Brady pub. Kate Roberts Brady can't shake the feeling that something is off about the anonymously published book One Stormy Night. Her instincts scream that Stephanie Johnson is the real author behind it. The timing, the themes, the emotional depth, it all points to her. But when she confronts the issue, Alex Kuriakis leaps in like a man with something to hide. He downplays her suspicions and tries to change the subject. Is Alex simply protecting Stephanie's privacy, or is there a deeper secret he's trying to bury? In Salem, where even fiction has consequences, the truth behind a simple novel could expose buried feelings, betrayals, and long-held lies. Get ready for a seismic shock. Gwen Riacek returns to Salem on July 7, and she's not just back, she's transformed. Gone is the desperate, scheming woman clinging to power by a thread. In her place stands a newly minted force of wealth and ambition, thanks to a financial windfall from the now absent Dmitry von Leuschner. Gwen's return isn't subtle, it's calculated. She walks back into Salem with her head held high, her wardrobe upgraded, and her eyes set on unfinished business. Every familiar face she meets is another opportunity to manipulate, dominate, or settle a score. But what does Gwen want now? Is she here to reclaim something she believes is hers, or to destroy the lives of those who wronged her? With her new status, she no longer needs to beg for scraps. She can buy her way into power, or burn bridges on her own terms. Expect fireworks as Gwen crosses paths with her old rivals and former flames. Her presence alone is enough to stir anxiety across Salem's social and political circles. At the same time, another truth begins to surface. EJ DiMera finally receives some clarity. Johnny, it turns out, wasn't the one who pulled the trigger. Relief washes over him, but it's short-lived. Because if Johnny didn't shoot EJ, then who did? That single unanswered question sets off a ripple effect. EJ's desperate search for the truth may lead him to uncover dark secrets that others are trying to keep buried. But with his history of impulsive decisions, could he end up accusing the wrong person and causing even more destruction? Even worse, his relentless pursuit of justice, or revenge, could drive a wedge deeper between him and Johnny, potentially destroying their already fragile father-son bond. As the chaos surrounding Sophia's secret baby continues to unfold, the danger grows with every passing day. Sophia is living a double life, smiling on the surface, but internally torn apart by a lie so massive it could destroy not only Tate Black's world, but her own. Under the influence of Melinda Trask, Sophia took the path of secrecy, leaving her newborn at a fire station and pretending it never happened. But the truth can't stay hidden forever, especially not in Salem. Melinda, who has orchestrated dark schemes before, is now in too deep. If Sophia turns on her, the entire web could collapse. Sophia's guilt is a ticking time bomb. Her eyes betray her fear every time she sees Tate, every time he talks about the future. And that future is based on a lie. If she doesn't tell the truth soon, someone else might, and when that happens, all bets are off. Meanwhile, Leo Stark, completely unaware of the storm brewing around him, has formed a surprisingly tender bond with the abandoned child. He thinks fate brought this baby into his life, but he doesn't yet realize that the child is biologically tied to one of the messiest love triangles in Salem. For now, he's blissfully in the dark, but for how long? In a parallel descent, Xander Kuriakis is on the verge of making a mistake that could cost him everything. His obsession with keeping custody of little Victoria has taken a dark turn. As he sees Sarah drawing closer to Brady and fears losing both his daughter and his family, Xander begins to unravel. Behind closed doors, he's contemplating a move so desperate, so morally gray, it could destroy any chance of reconciliation with Sarah forever. Whether it's falsifying documents, bribing someone, or leveraging his criminal connections, Xander is inching toward a line he swore he'd never cross again. The question is, will he stop himself in time? Or is he already too far gone? From courtroom wars to baby switch bombshells and unexpected alliances, the next 2 weeks in Days of Our Lives will leave no heart untouched. Rachel's guilt, Sophia's secrets, EJ's schemes, and Gwen's return all collide in a whirlwind of betrayal, redemption, and shocking twists. What do you think? Will Tate discover the truth about his baby? Can Sarah and Brady become something more? And is Gwen here to stir trouble, or claim victory? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more DOOL updates. Thanks for watching, and get ready, because Salem's about to erupt.